pleasant town with excellent opportunities for nature and history lovers. The town square with many historical sites is the biggest attraction for visitors. One of these sites is also the memorial of Františka Andrášiova. It was built from public donations in 1905 to honor this memorable lady who generously supported schools, humanitarian organizations, nurseries, hospitals, and founded institutions for blind and deaf-mute people. By far the most interesting historical monument of the town is the watchtower, situated in the middle of the minor square. The tower is 38 meters high, and it used to be a part of the original Gothic town hall. The construction works of the building began in 1643, and they were completed in 1654. The tower was fully restored and opened to the public in 1997. The classical building of the town hall was adopted from several houses at the west part of the square in the years 1711 and 1712. The originally symmetrical building used to be the only three-story building in the square. It was broadened by another Burgess house later in the first third of the 20th century. The classical tympanum is adorned by the town's coat of arms made from glazed ceramics. The Bishop's Cathedral was built in 1304. The most valuable piece of art in the cathedral is the Matercia panel painting from 1513. The separate classical Baroque bell tower is the work of a local architect, Jan Mayer. The plaque column, which is located in front of the bishop's palace, was erected in 1711 to commemorate more than 2,035 victims of a plague epidemic in Roznava. Only 5 kilometers north of Roznava is a small village called Betliar, which is notable for its wonderful chateau and a beautiful natural park. This complex is one of the most significant national cultural monuments of Slovakia. The yellow and white mansion has 21 bedrooms, 3 dining rooms, a billiard room, a massive library, a replica cave full of stuffed animals, and several other rooms in which guided visitors discover everything from elephant tusks to a 4,000-year-old Egyptian mummy from the Giza pyramid. Adding to the foreign feeling is the Buddha statue out front, sitting placidly in the large, manicured garden surrounding the mansion. Betliar was owned by the Andrássy family and used as the family hunting lodge. The Andrássys were wealthy Hungarian nobility who earned their fortune in the 19th century through trading iron ore. They left the region in 1948 when communism took over. Krásna Horka Castle is one of the most remarkable architectonic and historical sites of Gemer. It was built at a peak of a conical-shaped hill above the village Krásnohorské Podhradie. A tour of the castle leads visitors through dozens of rooms showing old photos and furniture, plus various exhibits on weapons, counterfeit money-making, and the fortress history. The mausoleum on Andrássy family in Krásnohorské Podhradie belongs to the most valuable Art Nouveau buildings in Slovakia, which was built in 1904. The rotunda-shaped building is a place where the last owners of the Krásna Horka property are buried. South of Roznava is the biggest karst area in Central Europe, the protected land area Slovak Karst, which is the most typical karst area in Slovakia. The northern part of the Roznava district is formed by the area of the National Park Slovak Paradise, which is one of the most beautiful national parks in Europe. It is an area full of deep forests, raging mountain streams, and steep meadows, but also hospitable hilly areas and fertile fields with inherent sunflowers, sky blue surface of lakes, ponds, and winding river streams. There is an artificial lake called Palcmanská Maša in the southern part of the national park, near the village Dedinki. This lake offers countless possibilities for those who like fishing or any water sports. The original continual plateau is now divided by deep valleys and canyons, with many waterfalls and nice scenery that attract visitors in all seasons of the year. The karst relief is created by interesting formations which can be found underground and on the surface as well. These formations are complemented by rich flora and fauna, which makes this area unforgettable to visitors. This area is one of the few international biospheric reservations in Slovakia registered by the UNESCO. The most famous caves open to public are Domica, Gombasek, and Ochtinska Aragonite Cave. Visitors are able to see here breathtaking stalactites which have been formed by water for millions of years. The caves of the Slovak karst were included on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1995.